بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your brothers right here, Najib Deen Love, Muhammad Sharif. Sharif, man, you got quite the last name here, man. So inshallah ta'ala, we've got another episode of Reflections here with you guys, and we want to talk about, a lot of things that are about to come up, and so we want it to be relevant and benefiting the people, obviously, and us benefiting ourselves. And so a lot of graduations, a lot of different things and events are coming up. What should a person do on graduation day? What are your thoughts on that?
Man, graduation day, that's like a pinnacle of every person that's growing up right now. It shows you that you've made it when you put on that cap and gown.
Yeah.
And you walk, you're going to feel like, alhamdulillah, like I made it. I finished the first half of my life,
Yeah.
Now I'm going for my second half, whether I graduated college and I'm going to start my career, or whether I graduated high school and I'm starting my college. Now, the thing is, how are we going to celebrate?
That's the big question.
A lot of people want to celebrate. What did you do on your graduation instead?
Well, I did a few things, Alhamdulillah, it's a day to be grateful.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Allah guided you through a process, whether it's just like you said, high school, college, whatever it might be, medical school, right? Whatever it might be, Allah, brought you through a process, guided you. Now it's a happy day. You're healthy. You're fine. You've done it. You're successful. Everybody's happy for you. And then the question is, will you take this time and day to be thankful for what Allah has given you? Or will you go and be thankful to the shayateen and how they want you to spend that day? And not, which is, what the shaitan said when he was saying, oh, Allah will mislead them and come from every direction. His last statement, he said, وَلَا تَجِدُ أَكْثَرَهُمْ شَاكِرِينَ, and you will not find most of them to be grateful to you. And so if you're not grateful, that's exactly where the shaitan wants you to be. Not to be grateful.
That's true.
And so to be smart is a day to be grateful. Spend time with your family, hang out with good people, do good things. You should go to the masjid that day and just pray 2 rak'ah, just gratefulness. Oh Allah, thank you for where you have brought me, and thank you for where you will take me. What are your thoughts on that?
There is that ayah you also reminded me where Allah says, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ
Subhanallah.
وَلَإِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابَ اللَّهِ شَدِيدٌ.
Mash.
And that is, if you are grateful, Allah will give you more.
Of course.
And if you are ungrateful, then the hellfire is shadid. It's severe.
I mean,
it's severe.
That's a fair option. You know what I mean? Allah gave you everything. If you don't have the vision and the sight and the intelligence to see it, and Allah gave you all of those tools to realize it, what else is there? We don't like for somebody to be ungrateful to us. Somebody you helped and you were there for, you know what I mean?
That's true.
So you have to understand the game, Ikhwani, right? So you have to understand that the shaitan, he wants you to be on that day, to behave just like an animal. Wallah. And that's what people do on their graduation day.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
The best day where they should be grateful of success and mashallah, happiness and so on and so forth, and another step in life, they use that to actually take 100 steps back.
That's true. That's true. And you got to think, like, Allah probably helped you go through high school, go through college, medical school, whatever the case may be, and you could be that person that benefits the community, benefits the ummah. And imagine if your parents, your community have such high hopes for you, and then you end up doing some sort of fusuq, and then something happens,
Yeah. Some people, they actually mess up their whole life on their graduation days.
SubhanAllah.
SubhanAllah. You know what I mean? Or they invite everybody to come to, they host a party and they invite everybody to come do haram, host a party, music, girls, guys hanging out, doing all these different type of things. You know what I mean? And they create an environment that's completely ungrateful to everything that Allah has done for them.
That's true.
So if that's what you're going to do, that's all you. You know what I mean? Life is not just that day, I guess.
That's true.
So if you want to live a happy, long life, you do things properly. You know what I mean? And whenever you get people together, invite them on a good note, on something that Allah, a gathering that Allah will be pleased with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you die and you have to stand in front of Allah and explain that gathering. And so anybody with a level of intelligence really would really put time into this and not fall for the family. Sometimes our families persuade us to do something haram on graduation day.
That's true. That's true. And we always have to try to keep our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. and know that anything that you've done or you accomplished, you would not accomplish it without the mercy of Allah. Like some of the opportunities that you might have had in school, some of the nights that you were up studying for your test. If Allah didn't help you, you would never make it.
No way.
So you need to be grateful, inshallah, and be thankful, and don't forget Allah on that day.
Wallah, imagine Allah who guided you everything throughout that whole process. On the most important day, you forget about Allah.
SubhanAllah.
Nasullaha fanasiyahum. And you forget about Allah, then Allah will forget about you. And if Allah forgets about you, it's a wrap.
That's true.
You're gone. You're gone.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So inshallah, be smart, make good choices on that day. Deen love, protect your deen on the most important day, right?
That's true.
Right? Really. Most people, sadly, nowadays, they ruin their deen on the most important days in life.
That's true.
You see people, we'll talk about it some other time, Eid day.
Ah.
I mean, it's Eid, and you see somebody doing some like crazy, unimaginable things.
One of the things that always got to me, especially in our community,
Yeah.
is Eid party. You know, we
man.
have a DJ on these days, subhanAllah, like,
Weddings. Look at that.
Ah.
A beautiful, happy day, people turn it into an ungrateful day. You know what I mean? And they think that's a representation of love. We're together, love, and then they commit all this haram, and then when they get together at home all by themselves, boom, they turn sideways to each other.
True.
And those type of marriages almost never work out. Or Allah teaches them a lesson within their marriage.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So the ma'siyah and the sins, it always comes after you. So to just use a level of your aql will tell you, let me do things the right way, in the proper way. You know what I mean? I want more in life. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ. Allah promises that if you're grateful, Allah will give you more. So show your gratefulness on the best day possible, the day of your graduation, the day of your wedding. You know what I mean? I know we're not talking about weddings right now, but you know what I mean? Eid day, all these great days in life are days to be grateful. Allah, and Allah will give you more. You don't have to worry about that. That's a promise that Allah makes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And Allah never...
وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَل لَهُ مَخْرَجًا.
That's it. Allah will...
مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ.
Man. So Allah will always give you a way out of everything.
That's true.
So you just do your part.
That's true.
Inshallah. So graduation day, a day of remembrance.
Inshallah.
You know what I mean?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Till next time. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
أضاء الكون والزمن